Honorable members, Mr. Clerk.
Honorable members, prayers. Almighty God, we humbly beseech thee to look with favor upon this youth in Parliament. Grant that it may perform its high duty as in thy sight. Give divine guidance to the executive director of the movement. Endow members of Parliament with a discernment and vision, integrity and courage, that through the labor of the youth Parliament, the interest and the wish of the members may be well and truly served, and thy good purposes for the common human life be realized in our midst. O God, grant us a vision of our youth Parliament, as fair as it might be, a fraternity of righteousness, where none shall wrong his neighbor, a fraternity of plenty, where evil and poverty shall be done away with, a fraternity of brotherhood, where all success shall be founded on service and honor shall be given to the deserving, a fraternity of peace, where the youth Parliament shall rest on the will of its members and the love for the common good. Bless the effort of those who struggle to make this vision a living reality. Inspire and strengthen our people that they may give time, thought, sacrifice, and speed the day of the coming beauty of the youth Parliament. Ghana, amen. Honorable members, may we resume our seats. Honorable members, special guests of honor, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to today's ceremony. Honorable members appointed, pursuant to the Standing Order 22, Clause 2, I, Mr. Cyril Kekeli Amevo, Clerk to Third Parliament of YIP, acting as the chairperson of the first sitting of the Third Parliamentary, do invite you all to this August sitting today, Saturday, 12th of August 2023, in the afternoon, for the purpose of election a speaker and administration of the oath of office in accordance with the Order 24 of the Standing Order of the House. We will proceed with the election of the Speaker of Parliament. I now respectfully call on the Majority Leader to nominate and read the profile of the Speaker nominee.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. The honorable guests, members of Parliament. Mr. Chairman, I thank you for the opportunity to nominate the Speaker of Parliament. In accordance with Article 54 of the Youth Impact Movement Constitution, and in particular Order 24 of our standing orders, I beg to move that the Right Honorable Jones Amegashie-Viglo takes the chair of this House as Speaker of the Third Parliament of YIP. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Jones Amegashie-Viglo is a versatile individual with a passion for constitutional advocacy and youth activism. He was born on Monday, October 13th in Ho, in the Volta region of Ghana, and hails from Atiavi, Keta, in the same region. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Jones Amegashie-Viglo's completed his basic school education at Kabori School Complex in Ho from August 2003 to June 2012. He then attended Kita Senior High School, Keta, from September 2012 to June 2015. Following his passion for marketing, he gained admission to Ho Technical University to pursue a higher national diploma in marketing, graduating with first-class honors in November 2019. Mr. Chairman, he continued his academic journey and earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration Marketing option from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Institute of Distance Learning, Ho Center, graduating with second-class upper division honors in March 2023. Mr. Chairman, throughout his academic journey, Mr. Jones Amegashie-Viglo actively engaged in various student leadership positions. Notably, he served as the vice organizer of the Writers and Debaters Club at the Kitasco in 2015. Later, he became the chairman of the Planning and Organizing Committee of the Professional Marketers Association of Ghana Students, HTU chapter, from 2017 to 2018. Additionally, he held roles as a member of the Judicial Committee of the Faculty of Business and Management Studies and the Student Representative Council of Ho Technical University in 2018 to 2019. Jones served as the president of PROMAX, HTU chapter, and was also a member of the General Assembly of HTU SRC simultaneously. He took on the responsibility of Deputy Chief Justice of the Ho Technical University SRC Judicial Committee. He played a crucial role in drafting the new constitution of Ho Technical University SRC and later chair the Constitutional Review Committee responsible for reviewing the HTU SRC Constitution in 2020. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Jones Amegashie-Viglo's advocacy extends beyond the university. He served as the General Secretary of the National Service Professional Association, NASPA, Ho Municipal and Ho West District in 2020. Additionally, he held positions in the United Nations Youth Association, Ghana, as the second Deputy Volta Regional Youth Minister and later became a Director of Administration of United Nations Association, Ghana. Mr. Chairman, furthermore, Mr. Jones Amegashie-Viglo demonstrated his passion for empowering students by founding the National Association of Student Speakers. On 1st March 2020, as the chairman of the group, he trained student speakers in parliamentary practice for students, legislative, and chambers. He further established the Youth Impact Movement on 22nd April 2021. Mr. Chairman, a youth voluntary organization aimed at developing public speaking skills, parliamentary debate skills, social norms, and values among its members and the youth. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Jones Amegashie-Viglo has been working as a research assistant at the Ho Technical University, Ho, since March 2021. He was recently confirmed upon the title Honorable in his capacity as the Special Aide to the Global President of the International Youth Network for United Nations Security Council Resolution. 1st May 2023 at Accra International Conference Center. The Global President is in the position of Her Excellency Lady Reverend Lillian Sally Addo. In the same organization, Mr. Amegashie-Viglo is also serving as the Volta Regional Chairman and in the Youth Government System. He is the Youth MP for Ho Central Constituency and Majority Leader of their Youth Parliament, and also the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs under the Cabinet of the Youth President by his name, His Excellency Harvey Justice Delasi. Mr. Chairman, apart from his academic and advocacy pursuits, Jones Amegashie-Viglo is also a talented musician who plays the drums. He is known for his calm, collected, and kind demeanor, also open to embracing new possibilities in life. Mr. Chairman, having over-satisfied the qualification in accordance with Standing Order 24, I beg to move the motion that Right Honorable Jones Amegashie-Viglo intakes the chair of this House as the Right Honorable Speaker of the Third Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament, Ghana, of YIM. I beg to move. Thank you.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Honorable members, any seconder? Honorable Minority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Secondment of Jones Amegashie-Viglo as Speaker of Third Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament by Hubert Agbahode, the Minority Leader of the Third Parliament. Mr. Speaker, special guests of honor, I beg to second the motion that Right Honorable Jones Amegashie-Viglo takes the chair as Speaker of the House. Mr. Chair, I am privileged to have known the nominee for a significant period, and our shared experiences have forged a strong and productive working relationship. I have witnessed firsthand his unwavering work ethic, perseverance, and resolute determination to shape a brighter future. His exceptional commitment and enhancing student and youth parliamentary democracy has led him to establish this remarkable parliamentary democracy. Mr. Chairman, his initiative, which hold us with a high esteem and gratitude. It is through his visionary leadership that we have been provided with this invaluable opportunity. As we embark on the journey of the Third Parliament, we can anticipate an extraordinary era, and we pledge our unwavering support to Mr. Speaker in hoisting the flag of the House high. Mr. Chairman, furthermore, I firmly believe that the nominee's profound dedication to the principles of democracy, inclusivity, and empowerment will serve as a guiding light to the Third Parliament. With his unwavering commitment to excellence, we can be assured that this Parliament will be characterized by meaningful deliberations, transformative initiative, and impactful outcomes. Together, we will work diligently to fulfill our responsibilities, engage with youth, and contribute to the development of our nation. Finally, Mr. Speaker, in light of the aforementioned, it is with utmost humility and conviction that I wholeheartedly second the motion. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minority Leader. Honorable members, in the absence of any further nomination is now closed. I respectfully declare Right Honorable Jones Viglo-Amegashie as the Speaker-elect for the Third Parliament of the Youth Impact Youth Movement. Let me hear some yeah for that. May the sponsors of the Speaker-elect conduct the Speaker's reasoning. I respectfully invite Honorable Peter Nortsu to swear in the Speaker-elect.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Honorable Speaker-elect,
Yes, sir.
when I say I, say so, and then say your name, and then we continue. I,
Jones Amegashie-Viglo,
having been elected,
the
Speaker of the Third Parliament
Speaker of the Third Parliament
of Youth Impact in Parliament,
of Youth Impact Parliament,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to Youth Impact Parliament
to Youth Impact Parliament
as by law established,
as by law established,
that I will uphold
that I will uphold
the integrity
the integrity
of the Parliament
of the Parliament
and why I am,
and why I am,
that I will faithfully and consciously discharge my duties as Speaker of Parliament
and uphold, preserve,
protect, and defend the standing orders of Parliament and Constitution of the movement. So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the House, I hereby congratulate you as you take the chair as a substantive Speaker of the Third Parliament of YIP.
Honourable members, order. I will now proceed to give my acceptance speech as Speaker. Distinguished guests of honor, invited guests, sister parliaments, members of parliament, ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today with a profound sense of gratitude and humility as I accept the great responsibility bestowed upon me as the Speaker of the Third Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament Ghana of YIM. I extend my deepest appreciation to you all for entrusting me with this right honorable position. I want to also express my heartfelt gratitude to the Almighty God for making this opportunity a reality. I am sincerely grateful to each and every one of you, honorable members, for your nomination and confidence reposed in me leading to my election as Speaker of the Third Parliament. I recognize the immense knowledge and experience I bring to this role, and I am committed to utilizing these attributes to guide this House in achieving its aims and objectives. Honourable members, as a custodian of the standing orders, it is my solemn duty to uphold the principles and traditions of this House. I will ensure that members are afforded the right to express their opinions within the bounds necessary to maintain decorum within this House. I will champion the rights and privileges of honorable members and the House as a whole. Rest assured, I will preside in a manner that facilitates the smooth conduct of business, and I will carry out my responsibilities as the Speaker of the Third Parliament with utmost dedication. Honourable members, However, I must emphasize that I cannot perform these duties without your unwavering support. I implore each and every one of you to stand with me as we lead this house to greater heights, not just in Ghana, but across Africa and the world. Your collaboration, cooperation are essential in ensuring this collective success. Honourable members, I encourage your participation in the affairs of this house. Private business logs are available for members to raise matters of importance of youth and national interest. Whether through statements, questions to directors of the movement, officers of the foundation, or leaders of the house, or petitions on matters of concern, I urge you to seize this opportunity to make your voices heard and drive meaningful change. Together, we have come a long way since 2021 as a house. And I firmly believe that the potential that you have will even go further. Youth Impact Parliament has provided us with an invaluable platform to learn and grow. Let us embrace this opportunity with enthusiasm and determination as we strive to make a lasting impact of our lives in young people and communities around us. I want to encourage you to take this position and perform your duties as expected. Honourable members, once again, I extend my deepest gratitude to you all for your trust, support, and belief in my ability to lead. I'm humbled by the faith you have placed in me, and I'm committed to serving you and this house to the best of my abilities. Honourable members, thank you, and may our journey together be marked with unity, progress, and meaningful change as I serve my last term as Speaker of the Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament. Ape. Honourable members, we'll proceed with item 3 on the order paper. I believe you all have the brochure. We are using the order paper for the first sitting of the Third Parliament. Honourable members appointed of the Third Parliament, stand and remain standing as you take your oath. If you have the standing orders or the Constitution, it is at the back. Please reach it before we start. Please, as you are taking the oath, remember to smile because we are capturing you live. Honourable members, please, as you all have it, you follow as such. So when I say I, you bring the name, and when we reach constituency, you bring your constituencies. Other members, you proceed. I, having been appointed Youth Member of Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament, do in the name of the Almighty God or Allah swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Parliament as by law established, and that I will uphold the integrity of the Parliament and YIM, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a Member of Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament for and uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the standing orders of Parliament and the Constitution of the movement, that should I, at any time, break this oath of office, I shall submit myself to the laws of Parliament and suffer the penalty for it. So help me God. Honourable members, by the power vested in me as the Speaker of Parliament, and in accordance with Order 32 of our standing orders, I respectfully declare you duly sworn in as a member of the Third Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament, Ghana, of YIM. Congratulations, substantive youth MPs of the Third Parliament. You can now resume your seat. Honour members, we will have to vary the order paper to give an opportunity to one of our special guests to just speak to us before he goes. Just speak very briefly to us. But before then, may I call on the Deputy Clerk Publicity to just briefly read his profile, and then we hear from him before we proceed with business. Deputy Clerk Publicity, please do us that honors.
Mr. Simon Kojo Mensah Avorgah is an esteemed lecturer at the Department of Marketing in Ho Technical University, where he has also served as an acting head of department for a year, showcasing his leadership capabilities and expertise in academic administration. His contribution to academia extends further as he serves as the president of the Ho Technical University Alumni Association, exemplifying his dedication to fostering connections within the university community. Moreover, Mr. Avorgah is currently one of the patrons of the Youth Impact Movement, a position that reflects its commitment to nurturing and empowering the youth. As a patron, he plays a pivotal role in guiding and inspiring the young members of the movement, sharing his wealth of knowledge and experiences to help shape their personal and professional growth. His academic journey is adorned with an array of qualifications. He holds a higher national diploma, HND, in marketing from Ho Polytechnic, followed by a Bachelor of Marketing degree from JIMPA, Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, demonstrating his commitment to continuous learning and professional growth. He earned 2 master's degrees, one in Business Administration, MBA, and the other in Business Consulting and Enterprise Risk Management from Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, KNUST. With a test for knowledge, Mr. Simon Avorgah is currently pursuing his PhD, a testament to his unwavering passion for academic excellence and furthering his expertise in his chosen field. His impressive qualification and dedication to higher education underscore his commitment to advancing the realm of marketing and his contribution to the development of students and colleagues alike. Thank you. Please, may we have him speak to us now?
Thank you, Chair, the Honorable MP. Thank you again. We've met a second time. I appreciate your presence. The Speaker, I am elated to be invited to give a remark on this occasion, especially in my capacity as a patron of YIM. Actually, I was communicated to come here around 12 and then do my presentation because of the busy schedules I had. But we are more than 2 hours into time, and I've been called to come and play my role at where I'm supposed to go. So quickly, I'll just touch on a few things, and I will plead that you take note of this and then help yourself to improve your organization. Mr. Speaker, let me take the opportunity to commend you all for the work you are doing. I see growth, I see improvement and development in all your activities. But like the Bible said, if you light a light and then you put it under the bushel, nobody will see it. I think that it is time you diversify your meeting in whole technical university. Go out of this jurisdiction so that you grow better and best. Because it is becoming monotonous. Always you're having your meeting here. What would be wrong if you all contribute to take a tour to Akatsi, where the MP is? Go to Akatsi College of Education, take their hall and hold your parliamentary proceedings there, so that you can impact on the life of the young people in there. In doing that, you are also contributing to internal tourism. Some of you only know Whole Technical University. No other places. Travel on the road and see the things that are there. You can't be a member of parliament without knowing what is happening within the immediate environment in which you are. So I want to encourage you to start thinking of growing out of the pot and extending to other places. If you want to establish your subgroups, that is what you must do. YIP must have its subgroups in various places so that we see that you are actually doing a lot of work. The other thing I want to talk about is leadership etiquettes. I won't touch so much on it. Actually, I wanted to dwell on that. The communication to me was for me to come and then give you some time to talk about leadership issues. But I realized that it's just a remark, so I'll just do it as a remark. You see, leadership, it's not only about power and authority. It is about how you manage yourself, self-management. And there is this aspect of leadership that we all need to address ourselves to, leadership etiquettes. I'll give you a typical example and you will understand me. If you are a leader and you go to an office and your shoe smells or your sock smells, it tells me that you are not hygienic. An unhygienic leader cannot lead people to be hygienic. It also means that you are not taking care of yourself. Are you getting me? If you're a leader and, sorry to say this, you have mouth odor, you are speaking to people, it is bad. That is the aspect of etiquette that most of us have forgotten. And then we go about saying that leaders, but you talk to somebody, you are trying to win somebody to join your group, and the odor that hits the person, it's not the best. Okay, I saw the Speaker of Parliament in the run-up to this. He's in my office. And then one day he just left the office, and when he came back, he has trimmed the hair. And I said, yes, he's showing leadership, the hygienic aspect of leadership, the etiquette. Maybe at another time I will find time so that we talk about the etiquettes of leadership. There are simple things that we refuse to do, and they make people leave or don't join us as leaders. The third thing I want to talk about is learning. Please, as a leader, continuous learning. What you know today, the next time you meet and you are talking about similar things, there is the need for you to add additional knowledge to it. You cannot come and be repeating the same thing. We are living in an AI era. Download the AI app. Ask AI questions to improve your knowledge and intelligence. You cannot continue to be behaving the way you are and you want to match yourself with others in other places. You must be ahead of knowledge. You must be ahead of intelligence. Then the next thing I also want you to do is, when I was listening to your report in the first session, when I came and I was hearing some, yes, you were reporting about your internal issues. That is brilliant. But I was expecting to hear that in the period of the 1 year that you have held your processes, at your sittings, you discuss this topic, and then you came out with papers or proposed solutions to them. What am I just trying to talk about? You will not just come to youth parliamentary meetings and then discuss anything at all and go. You must be contributing to finding solutions to the problems that the nation Ghana has. Issues of interest, education, health, infrastructure, and all of that, you must discuss them, and what is your side of solving that problem, so that when you are doing this and the media gets to know that, hey, you are discussing things of relevance, they will project you in the media. Okay? And it will be easier for you to connect through Honorable MP and then go and present your solutions, proposed solutions, to the Speaker of Parliament. Who knows? Some of your solutions will find space and you see Ghana developing. Lastly, I want to urge you all that for the Youth Parliament to grow and become robust, each of you must play a role and play your role well. You cannot leave all the work on one person or few people to be doing. Ask the leadership, leader, can you give us some responsibilities to do? Bible said that Moses was alone trying to solve the people's problem, counseling them. And his father Jethro, his father-in-law Jethro, who is an idol worshiper, one day went to him and said, Amasa, if you do this, you will die. You will die. So I would advise you to delegate your responsibility to committees, to whatever. And if you are appointed a member of a committee and you don't know what to do, go and ask. I'll ask the leadership of the House. If you appoint committees, it will be better to organize orientation and give them what they must do exactly and let them do it. Train them to do it. Because you cannot see one person running all around. Most of the time, that's what we see. A few people run. One day you run and then you fall down. You have collapsed. The meeting ends because nobody knows what to do next after that. I want to leave this with you. When we want to make impact, it is a collective responsibility, and we must all be seen to be up there. Thank you. God bless you.
Honourable members, let's give Mr. Avorgah another here. Honourable members, before we proceed with item 4 on the order paper, may I humbly acknowledge the presence of our special guest of honor for this sitting, Honourable Peter Nortsu-Kotoe. He is the Member of Parliament for Akatsi-North Constituency of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. Honourable members, he is here with Right Honourable Abdul-Iddrisu Faisal, who is the Speaker of the Volta Regional Youth Parliament, Administrative Assistant to our special guest of honor, Honourable Peter Nortsu-Kotoe. We also have here His Excellency Roger Mascot Lutherot. He is the President of the Student Representative Council of UHAS, and he's here to witness today's sitting. And also, we have here Mr. Charles Kwesi Gomenu. He is the Municipal Director of National Youth Authority. Welcome, sir. And also, for the last, we have Mr. Gordon Awoku. He's a youth activist and former SRC president, provincial president for UHAS Hohwe, and he's a public health worker. Honourable members, also seated among you are very big men. Of course, I know some of you are assemblymen, have held positions in your various SRCs, such as presidents, vice presidents, general secretaries, PROs, speakers of parliament, deputy speakers, clerks, and chief justice. Once again, I welcome you all. Honourable members, we will proceed with item 4 on the order paper, election of deputy speakers of parliament. May I now invite the deputy majority leader to nominate the first deputy speaker of parliament.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker in the August House, for the opportunity given to me. May I use this opportunity to welcome our patron, for that matter, our daddy, for always availing himself to us. Yeah, Daddy, your sons are saying you are warmly welcome. Right. Nomination of Deborah Nana Abba-Tewia as the first Deputy Speaker of Third Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament by my good self, Wanda Nicodemus Jameshi, Majority Leader of this August House, and an MP of Angular Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I thank you very much for this opportunity. In accordance with Order 25 of the Standing Orders, I beg to move that Honorable Deborah Anna Abatewia, Youth MP for Tiwa East, takes the chair of this August House as First Deputy Speaker of the Third Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament. Mr. Speaker, Ms. Nana Abatewia Deborah was born on the 10th of May. Is a multi-talented individual with a diverse range of accomplishments. Ms. Nana Abatewia Deborah is a highly educated individual with a strong academic background. She holds a certificate in media and media prefect in. She holds a certificate in media from Media Prefect in Cape Coast and a diploma in media from Crystal Galaxy College of Aviation and Professional Studies in Accra. Furthermore, she earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Integrated Development Studies from the Evangelical Presbyterian University College, EPUCO, demonstrating her commitment to continuous learning. Ms. Tewia pursued further education or studies and obtained a Master's in Business in Stress from Interwave Solutions Academy. Mr. Speaker, Ms. Tewia's career is marked by her versatility and talent. She has proven herself as a radio presenter, an actress, a makeup artist, and a voice-over artist. Additionally, she has held the position of the former EPUC SRC PRO and won the esteemed title of Miss Voter Fair 2021. Currently, she serves as the Secretary to the Dean of School of Allied Health Sciences at the University of Health and Allied Sciences, UHAS. Furthermore, her expertise has been valuable as one of the investigators for the 2022-2023 regular and sandwich first and second models at UHAS. Mr. Speaker, Ms. Tewia's leadership skills are evident through her active involvement in various committees and organizations. Within the Youth Impact Parliament, YIP, she holds prominent positions as the chairperson of election and monitoring and is a member of the publicity committee. Additionally, she proudly represents Etiwa East as the youth MP and has acted in the role of the First Deputy Speaker of Youth Impact Parliament of the Second Parliament. In addition to her dedication to community involvement, she also plays pivotal roles as an organizing and publicity committee member of a National Service Personnel Association, NASPA, at the regional level, and currently organizing secretary for NASPA at Ho Municipal Ho West District. Mr. Speaker, Ms. Nana Abatewia Deborah is an inspiring individual, exemplifying dedication to education, diverse talents, and impactful leadership. Her commitment to continuous growth and her contributions to various fields serve as an inspiration to others seeking to make a positive impact on society. Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that Honorable Deborah Nana Abatewia, in accordance with standing orders of Youth Impact Parliament, Order 25 to be precise, takes the chair of this House as the first Honorable Deputy Speaker of the Third Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament. On this note, Mr. Speaker, I beg to move. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Deputy Majority Leader. Seconder.
Secondment of Deborah Nanaba Teria Azef First Deputy Speaker of the Youth Impact Parliament by Godwin Kwashi. Mr. Speaker, I beg to second the motion that Honorable Deborah Nana Abba Tewia do take the chair as the first Deputy Speaker of the House. Mr. Speaker, her qualifications are undeniable, having previously served as the SRC Public Relations Officer of the Evangelical Presbyterian University College in Ho. Presently, she dedicates herself to the role of Organizing Secretary of the National Service Personnel Association in the Ho Municipal Ho West. Beyond her impressive credentials, she excels as a talented broadcast journalist known for her eloquent assertiveness and captivating presence. Mr. Speaker, in addition, it is important to highlight that Honorable Deborah Nana Abba-Tewia has consistently demonstrated her commitment to the effective communication, both in her personal endeavors and within various organizational roles. Her eloquence and ability to express herself clearly makes her an ideal candidate for the role of the first Deputy Speaker. Moreover, her outspoken nature reflects her determination to represent the voice of the people she serves. Furthermore, it is worth noting that her undeniable beauty is not only external but also shined through her charismatic personality, which will undoubtedly contribute to the positive atmosphere within the House. Mr. Speaker, with Honorable Deborah Nana Abba-Tewia as the first Deputy Speaker, we can expect a harmonious and impactful parliamentary section. Her leadership and communication skills, combined with her passion for service, will undoubtedly enhance the proceedings of the House. As we embark on this journey, I am confident that her invaluable contributions will help guide us towards achieving our collective objectives. Mr. Speaker, it is with great humility that I, Godwin Kwashi, second this motion that Honorable Deborah Nana Abba-Tewia takes the chair as the first Deputy Speaker of the Third Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament of Ghana of YIM. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You may now resume your seat. Deputy Minority Leader. Honourable members, are there any other nominations? In the absence of any nomination, I respectfully declare Honorable Deborah Abba Nana Tewia, Youth MP for Atiwa East, as the first Deputy Speaker of the Third Parliament. Honourable members, before she is robed, let's deal with the second Deputy Speaker. I now open nominations for the second Deputy Speaker. Minority Chief Whip, please nominate.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, in our guest house for this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, may I use the opportunity to also welcome the MP for Akatsi-North, who also doubled as the ranking member on the Education Committee. Honorable, for your notice, I was also the chairman of the Education Committee in the second Parliament. Thank you very much. Nomination of Enoch Kwame Stodoji as the second Deputy Speaker of the Third Parliament of the Youth Impact Parliament. Nomination of Enoch Kwame Sodoji as the second Deputy Speaker of the Third Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament by my good self as the Minority Chief Whip of the Third Parliament. Mr. Speaker, I thank you very much for the opportunity. In accordance with Order 25 of our standing orders, I beg to move that the Honorable Enoch Sodoji Kwame, Youth MP for Sege, takes the chair of this House as the second Deputy Speaker of the Third Parliament of YIP. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Enoch Sodoji is a young and ambitious gentleman. Was born on the 22nd of June in Volta region, specifically in Avorgah. As the second born of his family, he has always shown determination and diligence in his pursuits. Mr. Speaker, Enoch Sodoji completed his elementary education at Best Brain School in Avorgah in 2016, where he excelled as a compound overseer during his third year. Despite his passion for automobile engineering, he enrolled in Ada Tech to study the same discipline based on his parent decision. Throughout his time at Ada Tech, Enoch displayed a strong commitment to academics. He successfully completed his senior higher education in 2019, achieving impressive results. Subsequently, Enoch pursued higher education at Hotenka University, where he enrolled in agriculture and environmental engineering in 2021. Mr. Speaker, Enoch Sodoji's academic achievements are noteworthy, as he shown in inter-house quiz competition during the school's homecoming ceremony at Adata in 2018. Additionally, he was recognized as the best student in his course during the same year. His dedication to excellence and hard work have consistently yielded positive results throughout his academic journey. During this time at HTU, Enoch demonstrated exceptional leadership skills and commitment to service. He assumed the role of the president of the Agriculture and Engineering Student Association, where he played a pivotal role in reviving the association of securing necessary resources for its growth. Can I hear yeah for that? His dedication to welfare of his fellow students earned him admiration and respect in the entire HTU. Mr. Speaker, additionally, Mr. Enoch Nado made valuable contribution as youth MP, in the Youth Impact Parliament, worthy of note. Mr. Speaker, additionally, Mr. Enoch Nado made valuable contribution as an MP in Youth Impact Parliament, worthy of note his position as the ranking member on the Welfare Committee, and also acting the role of the second Deputy Speaker during the YIP Second Parliament. With a track record of hard work and dedication, Enoch Nado looks forward to a promising future ahead. Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that Honorable Enoch Nado, in accordance with the Standing Order 25, takes the chair of this House as the Honorable Second Deputy Speaker of the Third Parliament of the Youth Impact Parliament of Ghana of YIM. Mr. Speaker, I beg to move. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Minority Chief Whip. Seconder, Majority Chief Whip.
Thank you, the Chair and the August House. Secondment of Enoch Kwame Sodoji as Second Deputy Speaker of Youth Impact Parliament by Selom Agbavo, Majority Chief Whip of the Third Parliament. Mr. Speaker, I beg to second the motion that Honorable Enoch Kwame Sodoji takes the chair as the Second Deputy Speaker of the August House. Mr. Speaker, his qualifications and experience make him an exceptional candidate for this role. He has previously served as a member of the Whole Technical University SRC Judicial Committee, showcasing his understanding of legal matters and the importance of upholding justice. Furthermore, he has demonstrated his commitment to youth leadership as the president of GESEA HTU, as a member of the HTU SRC Parliament. It is worth noticing that he has played exemplary leadership as he acted in the role of the second Deputy Speaker throughout the second Parliament of YIP. Mr. Speaker, with his extensive knowledge, experience, and unwavering commitment to the ideals of the Youth Impact Parliament, we can be assured that Honorable Enoch Kwame Sodoji will excel in his new role as the second Deputy Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I humbly second the motion that Mr. Enoch Kwame Sodoji do take the chair as the second Deputy Speaker of the Third Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament Ghana of YIM. Thank you.
Honourable members, thank you very much, the Minority Chief Whip. Honourable members, any other nomination? In the absence of any nomination, I respectfully declare Honourable Enoch Kwame Sodoji, Youth MP for Sege, as the second Deputy Speaker of the Third Parliament of YIP. Please, may the sponsors of the Deputy Speakers now respectfully robe them. Thank you very much. You may now resume your seats. Honourable members, now that leadership of the House is fully complete, we'll move to the commencement of inaugural remarks and address. Honourable members, before we move there, may I announce that Groove Hub has sponsored us. So it is incumbent that I call on you all to go on YouTube and subscribe to Groove Hub. After subscribing, please go and subscribe to Youth Impact Parliament. We have over 100 people here, but if you check there, you will be disappointed. Please, I call on you to do the honorable thing. Please go and subscribe. Thank you. Honorable members, also to remind, if you are a member of the Third Parliament, ensure that you sign the attendance, the oath book. And also, if you pay your levy, you take your documents and appointment letters. Please, at the end of this session, after Honorable is done speaking, we'll suspend the House, take pictures, and take our refreshments. Today, we'll not give you sobolo. We'll give you, at least we'll give you rice grains so that you can use to fill in the human anatomy. So please, hold on for us so that we can do this well. Honourable members, we'll move to item 5 on the order paper, progress report. Second Deputy Speaker to take the chair. Honourable members, a good day to you once again. I'm standing here in a different capacity as Executive Director of Youth Impact Movement. Please, the progress report is in the brochure. Then after the other papers, you see it there. Mr. Speaker, our special guest of honor, our own patron, Honorable Peter Nortsu-Kotoe. Invited guest, the NYA Municipal Director, Speaker of the Volta Regional Youth Parliament, honorable members here, assemblymen, students of different institutions, workers, fathers and mothers, and all other capacities. Ladies and gentlemen, I am elated to present this progress report showcasing the strides and accomplishments of Youth Impact Movement and its branches since the last inauguration we held on the 13th of August 2022, right here in this auditorium. Accountability is one of the virtues we uphold. And as leaders, we lead by examples. This progress report serves as a reflection of our commitment to transparency and keeping our stakeholders informed of our endeavors. Mr. Speaker, to provide a succinct overview, I will touch on several areas of significance. These areas include discipline, finance, support from our patrons, growth of the Parliament and Foundation, our plans for the future, and other key areas of progress. Mr. Speaker, firstly, in the area of discipline, YIP has consistently maintained stringent disciplinary measures. Youth MPs who breached Order 32 and 34 were held accountably, and appropriate disciplinary measures were taken. Last December, we regrettably had to boot out 27 youth MPs for failing to take their oath of office within 5 months. In January, we filled these vacancies, and in July, 9 of these youth MPs who failed to take their oath in 5 months were also booted out. Additionally, 22 youth MPs were referred to the Privileges Committee for investigation and report. At the end, 12 of them were booted out for missing 3 consecutive sittings during the second session of the outgone Parliament. Mr. Speaker, in terms of finance and support, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed patrons for their generous contributions. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Etonam James Flolu's donation of 1,000 cedis as of the 22nd of April 2022 helped us procure the robes for the clerk and some of the deputy clerks.
Yeah, for that.
Mr. Speaker, Honorable Peter Nortsu-Kotoe's donation of 2,000 on the 13th of August 2022 supported our inaugural expenses and the procurement of some of the deputy clerks' robes and the robe for the 2 deputy speakers. For the records, can all the officers in the robes stand up so that we can admire the beauty of your robes? Thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Kofi Atto's donation of 1,000 cedis was also utilized for the acquisition of the mace and some of the administrative costs. As you can see, that is our mace. That is the maze of Youth Impact Parliament. Yeah. Honorable members, Mr. Speaker, moreover, most of the youth MPs contributed a 20 cedis levy for the last inauguration. From January 2023, a monthly due system of 5 cedis was implemented to cater for the refreshment during sittings. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Divine R.K. Bosom also made the Municipal Assembly Hall available for us to use whenever we are unable to secure the SRC JCR. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Avorgah had always mentored and guided us. He's the one who even appends our certificates. We say Ayiko to you all. Thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, Youth Impact Foundation had been gaining recognition through numerous humanitarian collaborations. Collaborations with upcoming organizations and philanthropists, such as Osborne Cares Foundation, Vera and Friends, Seth and Friends, Cyril and Friends, have enabled us to make meaningful impact with our humanitarian activities. As we welcome the second executive committee of the foundation to be led by Ms. Harriet Senanu Abudi as the new chief officer, we envision even brighter future for YIF's humanitarian efforts. Mr. Speaker, Youth Impact Parliament has rapidly garnered significant recognition within the youth space. Despite being 2 years old, we have gained significant recognition within the youth space. Mr. Speaker, Youth Impact Parliament held a joint sitting with Youth Model Parliament of YEC as well. The Speaker and youth MPs of this Honorable House were invited to various events, therefore showcasing the Parliament's growing influence. The last Parliament held 13 sittings. That solidifies our position as the most vibrant youth parliament in Ghana. Mr. Speaker, looking ahead, the third parliament has expanded to accommodate 155 youth MPs, signifying our dedication to inclusivity and representation. We aim to extend our reach to the junior and senior highs, either through the establishment of YIP clubs or organizing programs and sittings on their premises. Mr. Speaker, YIP Uganda chapter is thriving, and we are gearing to launch YIP India chapter to solidify our global presence. Honourable members, YIP Nigeria is next. Mr. Speaker, in the near future, we envision introducing a bicameral legislature for YIP Ghana chapter, with a Senate as the upper chamber and a Parliament as the lower chamber. The Senate will comprise 48 senatorial constituencies, that is 3 from each region of Ghana. It will have its own structures and functions, whilst the Parliament, with 276 parliamentary constituencies, will retain its current structure. The Senate will have its own leaders, such as President of the Senate, Deputy President of the Senate, Clerk, Deputy Clerk, Assistant Clerk, Marshal, Deputy Marshal. For the caucuses, they will each have leaders, deputy leaders, whips, and deputy whips. There will also be senatorial constituencies and committees. When this concept comes to life, the tenure of the lower chamber will remain 1 year, whilst the tenure of the upper chamber will remain 2 years, enabling both chambers to effectively engage in legislative activities. The lower chamber will sit twice every quarter, whilst the upper chamber will sit once every quarter of the year, providing an equal number of sittings for both chambers within their respective tenures. Joint sittings will also be held when necessary. This move aims to accommodate the activities of both chambers and foster enhanced parliamentary engagement. Mr. Speaker, Youth Impact Movement remains steadfast in its mission to build capacity in parliamentary business, public speaking, social values, and among others. The future is indeed bright, and together, let us work diligently towards realizing our aspirations. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of you who have contributed to our progress thus far. Mr. Speaker, our special guest of honor, invited guests, honorable members, ladies and gentlemen, may we continue to unite our pursuits for a brighter future for the youth of Africa. Thank you for your undivided attention. Atpenami.
Yeah, to that. Mr. Speaker, to take the chair.
Honorable members, we'll proceed to an award, a very short award session, and then we'll receive our guests, and then also proceed to suspend, declare the House inaugurated, and then you can take your refreshment. May I now respectfully invite the Deputy Executive Director in charge of Humanitarian Affairs, Mr. Raymond Elikamadbu, to do us the honors of presenting and coordinating the Speaker's Award for second parliamentarians.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, our special guest of honor, and the August House. The Speaker's Award Scheme holds a special place in honoring and acknowledging the dedicated members of the outgone Second Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament Ghana within Youth Impact Movement. These exceptional individuals surpassed our expectation and demonstrated unwavering commitment and support throughout the Second Parliament, which spanned from Saturday 13th August 2022 to Saturday 12th August 2023. In recognition of their remarkable contributions, we proudly present them with a certificate of merit. These awards have left an indelible mark on the Parliament, and we extend our heartfelt appreciation for their outstanding efforts. Congratulations to the deserving recipients of these prestigious awards. Your dedication has made a lasting impact on the Youth Impact Parliament, and we recommend you for your exemplary service. I would proceed to mention the names of the deserving recipients, and I would plead with our special guest of honor, Honorable Peter Nortsu-Kotoe, to do us the honors of presenting the awards to the recipients. So this award goes to the most active social media follower, Mr. or Honorable Daniel Sarkodie Banfo. Most available clerk, Frederica K. Jima. Please, if you are here and I mention your name, you kindly come up so that we do the presentations. Mary Tetega, most available acting deputy clerk. So, Mary Tetega's certificate. So, Harriet Senanu Abude, most consistent acting whip. Please, if you are here, you come up. Godwin Yao Kwashi,
most active chief whip. Wanda Jamesi, most consistent chief whip. Okay, so Bright Selam Vixen, most consistent deputy chief whip. Most active leader, minority or majority? So the majorities have it. Honorable Amano David Na. Most active acting leader, Francis Kwame Koji. Please. Then we have the most consistent leader, Honorable Hubert Agbahode. Most consistent deputy clerk, who is now our clerk, Honorable Cyril Kekeli Amevo. Then, most available deputy clerk, Honorable Grace Fafali Agbeli. Grace Fafali Agbeli. Most active deputy clerk, Felix Wakpe Adiche. Most responsive youth MP on social media, Kofi Annan. Thank you. Most metaphoric youth MP, Evans Gidi. Okay. What's his name? Kofi Annan. Most metaphoric youth MP, Evans Gidi. Bruce Julian Dago Joe, most engaging committee chairperson, Bruce. Roger Yaovi Bonvi, most fashionable male youth MP. Oh. Dorcas Amphobia Kwashi, most engaging committee ranking member. Deborah Nana Abateria, most fashionable female MP. Enoch Kwame Sodoji, most consistent acting deputy speaker. Most available acting chief whip, Honorable Believe Agoso. It is actually surprising that my name has not been mentioned, but I would want to present myself. Most available personality for photography, Honorable Raymond Elikem Agbo. Okay, thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. That will be all for the Speaker's Special Awards.
Yeah. Honourable members, it means we are watching you. If you don't get an award, it means you have not caught our eye. As we said, to catch the Speaker's eye is to be of good behavior. So, honourable members, thank you very much, and for the third Parliament to be watching you as well. So please, we'll now move to, we'd like to take a short remarks from a very short one from Right Honorable Abdul Faisal Idrisu, the Speaker of the Volta Regional Youth Parliament.
Speaker,
the very distinguished special guest, Honorable Peter Kosi Nortsu-Kotoe, distinguished honorable members of the Youth Impact Parliament, my own boss, the Municipal Director of the National Youth Authority, and very distinguished ladies and gentlemen present. I stand here this afternoon to convey the warmest of felicitation from the Voter Regional Youth Parliament and all other youth groups under the National Youth Authority to this August House. Today is August 12th, and it's exactly a day that we use to observe the International Youth Day set aside by the United Nations, and that is specially dedicated to bring attention to issues that impact youth globally. And so it is of utmost recognition to have you people gathered here today, not only to mark the day, but to inaugurate the third house of the Youth Impact Parliament. Honorable members, Mr. Speaker, last year I was here, and when I had the opportunity to speak, I talked about two things, which I am going to remind you of again today. Last year, I told you about how important volunteerism and commitment to whatever you are asked to do is important to your own growth, and for that matter, nation building. Whatever you are doing today, it is important that you commit yourself to it. And as young as you are, endeavor to volunteer at all times. To rise to the top, you must be willing to serve. And that you must do without expecting any reward. But I tell you that the day of recognition and the day of reckoning will soon beckon, and you will be recognized. Today, we are in 2023, and so shortly, I am leaving you with another message. There is nothing you cannot do because you are young. There is nothing you cannot do just because you are young, just because you are a youth. I mean, you can do just anything. Today, you wear shoe sizes that best fit you, and so you are comfortable. But you can equally wear shoe sizes that are far, far longer than your foot. Do you understand what I'm saying? What you put on is your own shoe size. Is that not it? Some of you wear size 43, size 44, 45. But I'm telling you that you can even wear size 48 and walk comfortably. The only way you can do that is when you have self-confidence. If you have self-confidence, they can give you the biggest smock that the president is wearing. You wear it and walk comfortably, and nobody will know that that is not your smock. If you are self-confident, whatever the task is, once you are given and you recognize the fact that this is a job to be done, you will do it and there will not be a loophole. So as young people, I am leaving this message with you. You must be confident in yourselves. Being eloquent is not a crime, right? Being outspoken is not a crime. If you want to get to the top, you must be willing to learn. You must be loyal. You must commit yourself to the cause. But above all of these is your own self-confidence. With that, you can ride the highest and tallest horse without any predicament. On this note, I take the opportunity again to congratulate the members of this August House and also to congratulate my brother, the Right Honorable Speaker, and to also tell you again that it is better running a private business in Ghana than a state-owned business. Because most of the youth parliaments under the National Youth Authority are almost a collapsed entity. The reason is simple. The National Youth Authority is not able to resource whatever they are supposed to do. Members are not equally ready to sacrifice their time and meager resources to come for meetings like this, even online meetings. When you organize virtual meetings, members are not able to attend. They are not able to join. You can advertise it for 3 months. When the day comes and you start the meeting, you find just 5 people online. That is how terrible it is for state-owned institutions, agencies, and departments. But this is telling. I mean, the numbers I see here is telling of what Ghanaians can do in the private sector. In conclusion, I would want to implore this House to ensure that your composition is all-inclusive. I am not able to find, excuse me to say, a physically challenged or a disabled person among you. The numbers in terms of gender, there's a huge disparity. It is almost a female caucus on the other. I mean, it's almost a female caucus here, a male caucus here. So watch your composition and ensure that it is all-inclusive. Get more women into your house and bring more people who are, I mean, persons with disability. We want to see them once, anytime we come to the house. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much, the Right Honorable Speaker of the Volta Regional Youth Parliament and the National Youth Authority. Thank you very much for your remark. Honourable members, we will now proceed to hear another short remarks from Mr. Charles Kwesi Gomenu, the Home Municipal Director of National Youth Authority.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Right Speaker, our special invited guests, honorable members, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big honor to be in your mix this afternoon. In fact, the Youth Impact Parliament has become a model youth parliament in Ghana, in my perception now. As the earlier speaker said, yes, we have various district youth parliaments, the regional youth parliament, the national youth parliament. But due to financial constraints or challenges, we are not able to function as you are doing. At least, I'm aware of all your sittings in the last parliament. The Honorable Right Speaker writes officially to my office anytime you are coming to sit. It's only unfortunately it happens on Sundays, where I'm also engaged in other things that you don't see me in your midst. But I will say, I salute all of you. Now, my Honorable Regional Youth Parliament Speaker said a very important thing that I would like to repeat. There's a saying that when the blacksmith is hitting the iron with the hammer, or it means there's a problem there. Those of you who were at the 1-year anniversary, I spoke about the gender equality that we all need to work on. I will not blame the August House, but our ladies, talk to your colleague ladies. They don't like to challenge themselves. Meanwhile, when you give a lady an opportunity, they excel. I'm from Abutia. In the political field, all the big names you hear in politics from Abutia, they are all female. Let's talk of Auntie Lizzie, the late Jifa Ativon. So you can imagine that. So our honorable female members here, let's encourage our friends, our colleague ladies. They should come out of their shells. This is an opportunity given to young people to be able to come out, deliberate on issues, both socio-economic and political issues, and come out with solutions which you can prefer to duty bearers, like the MCs, the regional minister, the member of parliament, and they will take up the challenge. We need to participate in all activities, economically, politically, culturally, socially, to bring meaningful development to our dear Ghana. So you are on the right path. But one thing I want to remind all of us is when we meet like this, it's a great platform created for us to network. When I say network, in youth development, we talk of networking. You have special gifts, natural gifts, and some that you have worked and earned. You have to bring those resources together. As you have come here, you are from different environment or communities, different institutions. You have, each and everyone have something special that you can connect with any other member here, and you develop it, and you become something great. My last example is our own Togbe Yapede, the current Minister of Finance. They met far away in Yale, USA, for their further education. Togbe is from Ho. Our minister is from Ho, Achim. But once they are all Ghanaians and met in US, Yale University, they decided to come back home and establish data bank with one Kelly Gajepo. Out of that, Togbe broke away and established Strategic African Securities. I hope I'm trying to paint a picture that some of you here among the honorable members can relate, put all whatever resources that you are available that other person doesn't have, but the other person also have something else. You put it together and establish something which can also help us reduce the graduate unemployment in Ghana. Before I take my seat, I want to give a special thanks to some of our honorable members who I can see from the address of the honorable speaker that they are part of the people who are behind the Youth Impact Parliament. Because as I said earlier, financing these sort of programs from government sector is becoming very challenging. So let me give a special thanks to Honorable Peter Nortsu-Kotoe, Honorable Kofi Atto, Honorable Etonam James Folu, and Honorable Bosin Divine, and my own MC, for being there for this August house. We pray that the Almighty God will touch their heart to do more for the group. And I salute Honorable Nortsu-Kotoe for driving all the way from Akatsi to come and witness this very important occasion on an International Youth Day, 12th August. I salute you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Charles Gomenu, for your remark. God bless you. Honourable members, before we move to item 9 on the order paper, may I call on the Deputy Clerk Operations to read the profile of our special guest of honor before he speaks to us. Please give her the microphone.
Profile of Honorable Peter Nortsu-Kotoe. Honorable Peter Kwesi Nortsu-Kotoe is a distinguished Ghanaian politician and a prominent member of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. He represents the people of Akatsi-North constituency in the Volta region of on the ticket of the National Democratic Congress. Born on 6th May 1956 in Gbeduhue, Volta region, Honorable Peter Nortsu-Kotoe is a highly educated individual with an impressive academic background. He graduated from the University of Ghana with first class and bachelor degree in linguistics with English. He further pursued his studies and holds a Master of Development and Management from the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, GIMPA. An educationist by profession, Honorable Peter Nortsu-Kotoe has dedicated his career to the field of education. He served as a tutor at the esteemed Accra Academy in Bubuashi, Accra, and later rose to the position of Assistant Director of the Ghana Education Service. His passion for public service and leadership has led him to hold various significant roles in governance. He served as the District Chief Executive of the Akatsi District and the Akatsi-North District Assembly from May 2009 until he entered Parliament on 7th January 2013. After his first term in Parliament, he was re-elected in 2016 and 2020, earning the trust of his constituency to represent them for consecutive terms. Currently, in his third term as a Member of Parliament, Honorable Peter Nortsu-Kotoe is recognized for his expertise in the field of education. He serves as the ranking member of the Parliamentary Committee on Education, highlighting his dedication to the advancement of education in Ghana. Outside of his parliamentary responsibilities, Honorable Peter Nortsu-Kotoe is actively involved in empowering the youth. He proudly serves as one of the patrons of the Youth Impact Movement, where he guides and inspires young individuals to make a positive impact in their communities and beyond. Honorable Peter Kwesi Nortsu-Kotoe's remarkable journey in politics and education exemplifies his commitment to serving his constituency and contributing to the development of Ghana. Thank you. Please, may we now have him speak to us.
Thank you very much. Right Honorable Speaker, leadership of the House, the clerk, and the staff at the table, honorable members, ladies and gentlemen, the Municipal Director of the National Youth Authority, who has spoken to you very well about what you need to do as young men and women. I am with you this afternoon for the inauguration of the third Parliament of a Youth Impact Parliament. When the Speaker was addressing you, he mentioned that if you behave well, you catch the eye of the Speaker. But I want to say that those who misbehave rather catch the eye of the Speaker. Because if the Speaker doesn't listen to them, they will continue to worry him. So those who are notorious rather catch the eye of the Speaker. Then those in leadership also catch his eye frequently. Yeah, as other speakers have said, you are here for this youth impact in Parliament. But it is beyond that. It is not for fun that you are here. You may not know that you are preparing yourself for the future. I want to tell you a short story. Who here can tell me that he was born before 1970? Nobody in this room. You see? You're only stretching your arms, so you can't reach there. Yeah, I remember very well when, those days we had middle schools, okay? I'm sure you must have read of the Second Republic also, which was led by Dr. K. Buzia. You know that story very well. Yes. At that time, I was in middle school, and the political activity was ongoing. So I decided to form a political party myself in the school. So we will meet, just as you're also meeting here, during our break time. Those times, we had 2 sessions. You go in the morning at 8, close at 12. Go back at 1:30, then close at 4. So between 12:30 and 1:30, we'll be meeting as a group. And I was leading them. We were talking politics. I don't know how the head teacher of the school and the others got to know. So one afternoon, when we were about to close, then they called my name that I should come forward. Oh, what did I do? Then they mentioned the names of my followers. Said they should come. So we came forward at the assembly. Then they asked me, what is the name of your political party? Okay. Just Good Leaders Organization. That's what I told them. Who allowed you to form the party? They said, we know there are political activities. So we are also emulating what was happening nationally. And say, henceforth, your party is proscribed. So I went home very disappointed. Then my father asked me, why have you come home so sad like this? Were you caned? I said, no. What happened? I told him, I formed a political party with some of my friends who were meeting. Then the headmaster called us and told us that we should not engage in that again. He said, don't mind him. He will become a council one day. That was what my father told me. That time, a DC was known as Clerk of Council. You see it? So in 2000, when President Rawlings appointed me as a DC, my father told me, do you remember what I told you some years ago? Do you say it? Yes. So from there, then I became a DC again under President Mills. Then I entered Parliament. So God was telling me something at that time, which I didn't know. So as you're also here, God is telling you something for your future. This is a training ground. It's where you train yourselves. So just continue that way. I am informed you are from different institutions. It's not only HTU, but HTU. So having traveled all this distance to this place, there is something behind it. So I will urge you that no matter how much it costs you, you are learning something. You are preparing yourself for the future. I can see my MP there. He has been re-elected. So congratulations. Now, this is your 3rd Parliament, and I hope that you will continue with it. It is important that you chart a path for yourselves. You learn certain things for yourselves. You see some people who have gone to the university to read law, not necessarily that they want to become lawyers, just to have the knowledge of the law. So as you are here, you may not think of becoming a political figure in the future, but you must know something about it. But I can assure you that once you are doing this now, you will get infected with politics, because it is an interesting business, but very costly. I can assure you that what we go through as members of Parliament, we can only tell our story. Those who work with us, like Faisal, can tell my story for me. This is a very difficult job, very expensive job, and you don't have time for yourselves. Now, as members of parliament, you need to know your standing orders very well, because that is your working document. It's what will guide you in whatever you do. Because if you don't have knowledge of the standing orders, the speaker can bully you. If you rise on a point of order, he can ask you, which standing order are you doing that? And if you don't know it, you see how your colleagues will be heckling you. Yes. So that's why if you come to Parliament House, you will see that the backbenchers, they fumble most. Because when you come new, you want to learn everything at the same time. No, you don't do it like that. You must take your time and then learn. And as you learn, you know. So you study your standing orders alongside the Constitution. Because if you quote the standing orders and somebody challenges you, you can go to the Constitution and tell that the Constitution article so and so and so says this. Then you are working with the two documents. So I pray that as you go through your parliamentary proceedings, you'll be conversant with these documents. They are very, very important. They are working documents that you have to study very much at all times. I have a copy in my car. Anytime I remember something, I quickly refer to it. Then there's something we also call a private members bill. If you listen to Parliament this year, the Speaker has encouraged us to do or engage ourselves in a private members bill. You must have heard of amendments of the Criminal Act, Act 29, where Honorable Xavier Sosu led the amendment of the death penalty, and then the proscription, or not proscription of witchcraft, but those who, what word can I use? Those who accuse people of witchcraft. Yeah. So those amendment bills came through this year. I have also moved one private members bill that is on decapping. I don't know if you are aware of what we call decapping in this country. Yeah. There are states, when this government came to power, they decided to take money away from some organizations, which they call capping. So if you were to receive maybe an amount of 100%, or you were receiving 100% allocation, for instance, the District Assembly's Common Fund, the GET Fund, National Health Insurance Fund, if the previous government was giving you 100% of your funds, this government said, no, we will not give you that. We will give you only 60%. So government will take the 40% from you. And that has affected a number of projects in this country. On this campus, there are projects that have been stalled because of no funds. And the finance minister has capped GET Fund so much that they now receive only 38% of what is due them. So I decided to rise up to the occasion and then file a private members bill or motion. And the Speaker accepted it. It is now with the Finance Committee. They are working on, they have called me to appear before the committee to explain why I thought that GET Fund should be decapped, so that all monies due to GET Fund should be given to them. I gave my reasons. They agreed with me, but I know the chairman of the Finance Committee was a former deputy minister. So they are finding it very difficult to come out with the report, because if they did, government will not take any money from GET Fund again. So I'm still fighting it. So, Mr. Speaker, you can encourage your members to do that. see how they can move private members' bill, and then you can debate certain topical issues. So we need to be doing those things. Then statements are also very, very important. Look at what happened at this school, at Decided College. Yeah, a member can write a statement on it. Then you debate it or you discuss it and come out with suggestions as to what we can do to stop bullying in our senior high schools. That is very, very important. So I am here this afternoon just to be with you, to share one or two things with you, listen to you, and then learn from you. Before the end of the year, Parliament will be coming here to the region, and there may be a mock Parliament. So let's see what we can do. I will talk with Honorable Kofi Atto to find out, he's the speaker's leg, so that you see if you can be engaged in a mock Parliament. But I also want to suggest that you need to come to Parliament House. You need to visit Parliament before the end of the year. I will arrange with the speaker and see how best we can do it, so that during our budget session this year, when many members will be in the chamber, you can visit Parliament before the end of the year. Normally people complain that the chamber is empty. Only a few MPs are in the chamber. I'm sure you also do same. Yeah, but what happens is that we have various committees. In Parliament, the work, or 80% of the work, is done at the committee level. So you come and you see that there are only about 20 or 30 people in the chamber doing business. The rest are seriously engaged in committee work. If about 10 or even 5 committees are meeting, and the minimum of a committee is 20, some are 25, you will see the number of people who are outside. And some have also traveled outside the country or in their constituencies doing some other businesses. So when you see our chamber empty with a few members there doing business, it is not deliberate. It is because there are committee meetings. Many members have also traveled to other regions to do some assignment on behalf of Parliament or anything else that has taken away any member from the chamber. So that is what we have taking place, and people think that MPs are deliberately not going to the chamber. So our new standing orders is going to make sure that when we are in committee work, it is covered by national radio or television, so that people know that it's not only in the chamber that we do our business, but rather in committees. So once again, congratulations. As somebody said earlier, the female membership must increase so that we have more females. In Ghana Parliament, I think we have 40, 20 on both sides. So we are growing, but it's small. The only place we have a higher number of females in Parliament is Rwanda, where the membership is about 60% women. So we need to deliberately increase the number of MPs, women are MPs. So the women who are here, take up politics, okay? Not as a job, but as something that you can do to help and promote the good of the society. Mr. Speaker, I know you are sitting for a long time, so there's something small for you to give refreshment to the members. So, Clerk, you can come and take it on behalf. Something small, eh? Okay. So, thank you very much. I may not be with you till the end of the program, so you bear with me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Honor members, order. Honor members, before our guest of honor special guest of honor takes his seat, he also spoke about youth MPs learning the standing orders and the Constitution. Honorable, we want to assure you that all youth MPs seated here have a copy of our standing orders and Constitution. And you, as one of our patrons, we want to officially give you your copy. Honourable members, I'm sure our human anatomies are calling, same as I. So please, we want to now formally inaugurate the House and suspend the House so that we go outside and take picture with our special guest of honor. And then your refreshments will be distributed to you. As I've assured you, you are not taking Sobolo today. Not at all. So please, don't worry, you'll be sorted out. Please, after the suspension, we'll do the last business. Those of you coming from afar, we give you permission to take your leave. But the leaders, you have to be here. The leaders, you are not going anywhere. We need to finish up. And also, please, there will be an opportunity for you to introduce yourselves when we resume proceedings. So if you leave, it means you cannot introduce yourself. So it's left to you. If you want to show in the video, then you wait and introduce yourself before you go. So that is for the announcement. Honourable members, now we proceed to inaugurate the chamber. Honourable members, in adherence to the provisions outlined in Order 52.1 of this esteemed House's standing orders, which states that the Youth Parliament shall be inaugurated by Mr. Speaker at the first sitting of the first session, I stand before you today to fulfill this constitutional requirement. Honourable members, this moment marks a significant milestone in our journey as a House, as we embark on this new session filled with immense opportunities for growth, progress, and impactful deliberations. As we commence this first session, let us embrace the responsibilities entrusted to us and work diligently towards the betterment of the youth, our communities, and our nations as a whole. I encourage each and every one of you to actively participate, contribute your expertise, and engage in constructive discussions that will shape the future we aspire to create. Together, we will make a difference and leave a lasting impact on our lives of the youth. As we embark on this exciting journey, let us remember the importance of upholding the principles of democracy, transparency, and accountability. Let us demonstrate respect for one another, foster an inclusive environment, and work towards finding common grounds for the greater good. Honourable members, I have full confidence in the capabilities and commitments of each member present here. By working together and leveraging on our collective strengths, we can achieve remarkable outcomes and pave the way for a brighter future. May this inauguration be a catalyst that propels us towards greatness, and may our efforts bring about positive change in the lives of the youth we serve. Let us stand united in our pursuit for a better future. Honourable members, with the authority bestowed on me as the Speaker of the Third Parliament, I now respectfully and honourably officially declare the Third Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament Ghana of Youth Impact Movement duly inaugurated. Yeah. Honourable members, please, after the pictures, you sit and take your refreshment. This House now do stand suspended for 15 minutes.